I'm just getting to the ranch, and that's my new Mustang. We're getting started at work here today, this morning. My first thing is just to look at her and see how she's doing. When I approach her, I would like her to stay, and if she doesn't, I'm just going to put her to work. So she's already backing up. It's giving me an indication that she's going to leave. So if she leaves, I'm going to make her leave in a big hurry. This is just some of the things that I have in my corral that help with some of my training. I just like to throw in something for her each day to look at and play with and get accustomed to human things. And here's my gear for today. I have a small saddle, my bareback, my pad. I've got a long lunge line, my bridle. Okay, so now I'm going to walk up to her, and I'd like her to stay. I'm going to kind of just walk in quietly. Good girl. Good girl. And I don't mind if she goes. If she needs to leave, that's her choice, but she's going to have to go to work if she leaves. So she might have to do like 2 or 3 laps before I ask her to stop again. She's on the correct lead. She's blinking her eyes. She's thinking about this exercise. I'm going to slow my body down to make her trot. And then I'll just step backwards to have her look in. Good girl. And I'll let her think about that. She's stepping backwards again. I don't really like that. She's planning on leaving. She's licking and chewing. I think I'm just going to send her again. So I'm going to point. On the correct lead. And let's trot. Whoop. She's asking a question right there if she can come in. I don't know if anybody noticed how she kind of glanced over. I just pointed at her eye and said, no, not yet. She's got one ear on me. She's lowering her head, submitting just a tad. So I might go up in my transitions just so she knows I'm controlling her feet. I'm going to ask for a little more trot. A little bigger trot. See the change? I didn't want the canter, so I'm just going to break her back down. She just asked if she could come in. I said no. Change her the other way. I don't think I want her making those inside turns. I want her to face up, and then I'll ask her to turn. There, like that. Wrong answer. See, that hind leg was cross-firing. That's what that term means. Is she was correct on the front leg and off on the hind leg in her canter. So I break her down and I'll just restart her. It's wrong again. Break her down. Whoop. Oh, wrong again. There it is. See how both inside legs closest to me are leading? Good girl. There's licking and chewing, blinking her eyes, stepping in, coming into me. Good girl. I have my shoulder to her so I'm not facing her dead on, so she knows that that's the right answer. I'm not driving her away. Good girl. Now I'm going to put out my hand and walk up to her and pet her. Good girl. And she reached out, so I'm going to back up. She started to back up, so I said, yeah, go ahead and go. Just going to do a nice little jog now. And now down to the walk. Walk. Good girl. She thought come in, walk. Good girl. So I'll just let her walk along. Good, I like that. She's probably going to start licking and chewing in a minute. It's all right, girl. You're doing just fine. Good girl. See the way she's just walking around? I really want her to just disengage and stop. I don't want her messing around like that. Good girl. I'm just going to stay with her while she's backing up. There, that's the right answer. Oh, she started backing up again. Now I'm going to walk away because that was the right answer. She finally stopped her feet, and I'm going to let her lick and chew. Tap my leg just to get her thought back. I'm going to walk up to her again. She's backing up. Just going to stay with her till she stops. Good, now I'm going to walk away. Now I'm going to walk up. Good, she stayed. Now I'm just walking in and out, just checking to see if she's going to stay put. Good girl, that's the good deal. If she leaves, I'll just send her around a few laps. Good girl. Now I'll step out. Good girl. Good girl. I'd like to see a little more licking and chewing. Good girl. I'm going to step back in. She thought about leaving. She picked up her head. I want to send her thought back to me. Get it back. Good girl. Good girl. Now, how's my horse feeling right now? She's feeling unsure about all this. Understandably. I want to make her feel better. Now I'm going to take this rope and I'm going to point in that direction, and I'd like her thought to go that way. I'm helping her to send her thought. There her thought went. When her ears go up, that's when her thought goes too. Good girl. Now I'm going to send her thought over that way. So I'm going to send not her body, just her head. She thinks she needs to move her body. I'm going to send her thought. She doesn't understand this. We've never done it before. Just send her thought. Just her thought. Almost. Not her legs. Maybe there. I'm going to take that. That was as close as I'm going to get on that one.